No, just a recording. Okay. What's up, chat? This is the unmuted podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Make sure that you are taking pretty much everything that we're going to be talking about throughout the lifespan of this podcast with a grain of salt. Most of the time we're just speaking like just out of our
Yapping.
ass. Yeah, we're just yapping. Don't if we do end up saying something that kind of
Out of
like rubs
pocket.
you the wrong way, or if it's just too out of pocket or kind of offends you, just let us know. Let me know on any of my social medias, or just let us know in the comments underneath this video, and we'll try to get that squared away. That's the last thing we want to do, is make anybody feel uncomfortable or offend anybody
You make me uncomfortable.
with whatever we say. Yeah, but you're saying no one cares if you're
And you
uncomfortable.
also offend me in every way
Oh,
possible.
nobody cares. So
Oh, this is World War II. I thought it was fucking World War One.
we're also while we're recording the audio for this chat, the gameplay you're seeing is what we're actually playing while we're recording this. So if you hear us talk about the game, I'm so sorry. I'll try my best to edit that out. Other than that, yeah, let's get into it. So basically, chat, me and Saint, we've known each other for like what, 2 years, Saint?
I would say about no. Well, yeah, but we could say like 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 years. Burgles, a lot of y'all know Burgles. I know he's not in this podcast, but to just kind of give y'all like a time frame, me and Burgles have barely known each other for a year. Actually, all three of us have barely, or both of us have known Burgles for about a year now.
Yeah.
But me and
Just about.
Saint, yeah, me and Saint have known each other just a
Uh,
little
it took-
longer through one of his family members.
They've met him before, Louis,
What happened?
or Zemros.
Oh shit.
Oh, I activated Ray Page Reducer.
And I actually died. Okay. On round two is crazy. Um, but yeah, we actually met through one of his family members that I've known for 7 years. Hopefully, we can get him onto a podcast episode soon. But yeah, I've known him for 7 years, but Saint, I've only known him for about like 2 years. Um, what would you say is like your experience so far being associated with me?
Fucking sucks. I wish I could take it all back. I really do not like this motherfucker, bro. I wish I could just go back and never play the backrooms with him ever.
He's
Just
like
go
I
back. Go ahead.
he's like, you're like, I could barely tolerate this fucking guy.
This man is barely tolerable. Like I don't know how I get through the day with just this motherfucker knowing he's part of my bloodline now.
And what's fucking crazy, chat, is that everything started off cool, like chill, everything. I would hit him up, be like, hey, like, are you gonna be on today? And he'd be like, oh, I try, or like, yeah,
The
I'll be
the
on.
Christian you which I'll summarize it real quick. The Christian y'all see now who is like bullying me all the time, it wasn't like that before. Before it was more of, hey man, you want to play some Call of Duty or Apex? Or yeah, sure, we play. We be chilling, regular friend shit. He'll make some like some sus jokes here and there, and then I would just be like, damn, okay, that's kind of fucking sus. But you know what? To each their own. That's cool. Now it's just like, hey bitch, get the fuck on. Or he texts me like as soon as I wake up for work, like, hey, wake up, pussy ass bitch. I'm like, bro, I just got up for work.
Yeah, there was one time, chat, where it's because I know his like work schedule. I mean, it's the same work schedule, so I wouldn't go as far as say like I know every bit of his work schedule because it's the same schedule. But
Yeah, sometimes.
like his work schedule is like a common schedule that he always works, right? And there was one weekend where I stayed up till like I stayed
I think you were doing a fucking gentleman stream as well, and you stayed
yeah,
up.
I stayed up till like maybe 30 minutes 30 minutes before he wakes up for work. I text him, I was like, I just wanted to be the first or I wanted this to be the first thing you saw in the morning, waking up this early going to work. And it was like fuck you, or I fucking hate you, or some shit like that.
No, I think it was wakey wakey bitch. I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought it was my coworker being like, "Hey, you coming in?"
Hey, you
Because
coming
I don't
in
remember
or
if I went in a little bit late or what,
what?
or if he was just asking.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, let me just text him back or whatever." No, it's just this motherfucker Christian on my phone. Wakey wakey bitch. I'm like, okay, all right, cool.
Okay, cool. But he did it back to me, and it was just recently that you did it back to me actually.
I sent you a whole audio and everything as
Hell
well.
yeah. Hell yeah.
The
But
whole ass video.
I didn't see it until like 7 in the morning or some shit. Like, I was already at work, and then I seen it, and I was like, bro, it's too early for this fucking shit, bro.
Hey man, gotta get you back somehow.
Hell yeah, bro. Got a taste of my own medicine.
On God. What was your first reaction, or like, how did you feel about me when you first started playing with me and whatnot, or just hanging out?
I was definitely more like, I forgot the word, but it's almost exactly like the same thing as interested. It was but whenever like Louis, whenever he was like, hey, I got somebody that you might be able to play with more than you've been able to get in the same lobby with me, just because mine and Louis' schedule is like totally different. And
Yeah, Louis
so
also works like every single fucking day, every hour, every minute, second, year.
yeah,
The poor
and
man.
so he was like, whenever I'm not able to play with y'all, because we had a whole squad at the time, but because like whenever I'm not able to play with y'all, you might be able to get in the game with this guy. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, just send me his username on Discord and let me know what he plays, and I'll hit him up. And so he did, and I actually, yeah, I think I was the first one to hit you up, right, Saint?
I think so. It's in the messages. I know that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I was the first one, but I'm not 100% sure. But I was the first one to actually text him, and I was like, hey, like I heard you play Apex and you're like looking for somewhere along those lines. I don't remember exactly what was said, but it was somewhere along
Like we were.
like, I know you
I
play
think one of
this
the
game, and
first. I think one of the first things was I saw you on Zombies, and I was like, "You play Zombies?" And then I think it was
oh yeah,
because I think
yeah,
I remember seeing you and Drew, just like playing Zombies and whatnot. Because remember we used to play with Drew a lot back then as well.
yeah, no,
But one of the
yeah.
first things we did play together was I think the very first game we played together was Backrooms with Lewis. Like we only
Was
played like a little bit.
it?
We didn't. Yeah, we only played a little bit, but we never finished it completely. What the fuck? Until oh, it's Dogground shit. Until
Yeah,
whatchamacallit, we got met with Burgos and then we started like recording content and whatnot. But yeah, we
yeah.
played Backrooms for the first time with each other.
No, yeah, and so yeah, that was around that time. I was definitely more like, yeah, like I'm down to play with them. Like, I don't mind. It's another person to play with. Shit, like,
Yeah, instead of just being lonely.
yeah, instead of just playing games by yourself, nobody wants to play fucking games by themselves. And if they
Well,
do,
so
well,
that,
then there's something
well,
wrong with them, you know?
before I met you, my guy, that's all I was doing.
Yeah, see, like, and he
Over
would.
like over like 2,000 hours on Destiny just by myself.
You see, Chad, like, you don't want to be that kind of fucking loser. And
All
so
right, buddy.
no, but
Not
yeah,
too much.
around that time, and whenever we were like just texting that little bit, barely starting to get to know each other, I was definitely more like, yeah, like I do want to get to know this guy. I do want to play with him
No,
for
he
sure.
was hitting me up like a booty call. He was like, "Hey, you up?" It's like, "Motherfucker, excuse me."
Hey, I was hitting him up like a booty call chat, and he would answer real quick.
Absolutely not.
He'd be like,
I'm like, who the fuck is this
yeah.
man? Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I was in it. I was in it
Pause.
oh no, I was in it.
Okay,
Okay. But no, yeah, I was
this
definitely
shit is getting really sus.
I was down to stick around for sure.
Them to get to know each other a little bit more.
Hell yeah.
We both had really just the same common interest in games, zombies, fucking like first person shooters or like battle royales at the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, we get along very, I wouldn't say very fast, but pretty easily.
Yeah, pretty easily. Like, we didn't really have issues. Like, even today we really don't have like issues with each other. I think there was
Bro, we
one.
got to the point.
What
We
happened?
got to the point where we fucking met in person. Like that,
Oh yeah,
that
we
doesn't
met
just
in
happen.
person, bro. Yeah.
Jokes right here, by the way. That doesn't happen just with anybody. Like you gotta really fuck with somebody.
Yeah, for real. I think it was just like an instant click from that day on. Especially
Like
because
damn near.
like you, like, dead ass Saint, you think I'm playing around, but you were the first one to like start like playfully talking shit to me. You had said something,
Oh, I know.
and
As
I
a
was
joke.
like, oh, okay, like the like
That was like
we're already
that
at
was the
that point.
fucking that was the floodgate that just opened. That was just like, oh, I'm gonna talk hella shit now. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember seeing it that day, and I was like, oh, okay, so we're at this point now. I'm
Oh,
down.
we're at
I'm
this point
ready.
in our friendship,
I'm
huh?
ready.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. Dude,
I was
fucking,
like, oh yeah,
just
I'm fucking
all let
ready.
fucking hell let loose. I was like, what the fuck did I start, man?
And he wasn't ready, chat. To this day, he wasn't. He just wasn't ready.
Still not ready.
Okay, because obviously I didn't tell you that. Oh, I want to be a content creator or like a streamer, right? So whenever like you started hearing more and more like, oh, like I'm gonna stream or I want to do YouTube videos, or whenever I would tell you that, like for example, whenever we went to Houston, whenever I told you that I was gonna start vlogging right out the car, and I did actually walk into the house with a camera, like what do you think of like that whole persona, like me wanting to be a content creator?
I mean, I think it's cool. Like you're actually wanting to do something and actually pushing towards it. Unlike me, who's like just constantly nervous or some shit like that. So like knowing that you are actually, you say you're gonna do something and you actually do it, like that's pretty cool. Especially to have that type of person like in a friend group
Yeah,
or just be friends with, because that person will obviously push you as well to do shit. Like for example, you've been trying to push me to stream, but shit be fucking impossible with the bullshit I got going on. Little personal shit I got stuff I got going on,
yeah.
but it's definitely different because I never really met anybody in person who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a content create this and that. Like I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I'm gonna start streaming or vlogging or anything like that." It was more of like people were like telling me, "Is like, oh, you should start streaming because you play games a lot or this and that." So it was different seeing somebody else like very different from what I'm used to. I guess you could say.
Yeah, like there's not just not every day that there's somebody with a camera or they're recording with their phone
Yeah,
right in front of your fucking face and
yeah,
stuff
especially
like that.
someone close to me as well. Like it was definitely, it wasn't. I want to say it's weird. It would say it's different. It definitely like broke me out of my shell a little bit, as in like I've never met somebody like this, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's just something I need to get more used to, which I mean, I'm basically already used to it at this point. It's like, oh, you're streaming, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's one way that, or that's one thing I like to like keep true to myself is like if I say I'm gonna do something, then I'm actually gonna do it. Like like
Well,
if I
just
say
balls out and does
like
it.
I'm gonna become a streamer, then I'm gonna I'm gonna try to put my all into streaming. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
obviously I can't because I have fucking bills and responsibilities and stuff.
there's still shit you gotta do.
But
Yeah,
well, yeah, whatever free time I have is gonna go like into streaming and stuff.
'cause I knew you were streaming before, way before, but you started taking it more seriously. Like I would say, like 6 months or like almost 8 months after you had met me. Like once we started playing with Burgos and shit as well.
Yeah, so I was streaming on Twitch whenever me and you at first started playing together.
No, Dorver. Yeah, I knew you started because I remember that's what Lewis had told me at first. Like, oh yeah, he streams here and there, but I was like, oh okay, it's
Yeah. No, yeah,
a little different, but okay.
I was definitely more like Twitch sided when it came to like content and streaming and stuff cuz you know at the time whenever Twitch was kind of the only platform people knew of whenever they said, "Oh, I stream," or "Oh, I'm a
Yeah,
streamer." I mean, like yeah, there was
TTV,
Kick, yeah, there was Kick, there was TikTok still, but whenever somebody
Mixer
told
barely.
you, yeah, Mixer, yeah, and then what? But whenever you heard somebody say like, "Oh, I stream," or "I'm a streamer," like Twitch, because of how big it was at the time,
Yeah,
that was the go-to. Like, oh, okay, what's your Twitch? And then you're like, oh, like, well, I'm not on Twitch. I'm on. But no, yeah, I was definitely on a Twitch kick, and I liked it. I was streaming nothing but Dead by Daylight, which now is the game that you play.
and
Um,
Apex too, because I remember seeing you, seeing like going to your channel, like looking at your Apex clips and whatnot.
yeah, I was definitely playing Apex too, but not a lot of people like Apex.
Yeah, it was at a very bad time at the time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and even then now, like I still find it like damn near
Hard to
impossible
get viewers.
to keep an audience entertained,
Yeah,
yeah, on Apex. But
it is. Yeah, it's definitely harder, unfortunately.
yeah. But no, yeah, and then like a reason why I wanted to get into content creating is because like I don't know if any of y'all watching the video will know who these guys are, but I watched and grew up with popular MMOs. They were, or he was
Hell yeah.
a Minecraft, yeah, Minecraft YouTuber, with his wife at the time. Uh, it's just so sad now seeing both of them, like they went their separate ways, and then obviously the whole drama and
It's
shit
mainly
circling
it's mainly
around
Pat, bro.
Pat. Yeah, it's so sad, but
It's like he's like in a very bad state, but while Jen is like married, has a kid, is like
yeah,
kind of
like
like
she's doing
chilling.
good.
Yeah, Pat has just been fucking. I think it's just people he's been surrounding himself with, or surrounded himself with at least.
Yeah, and so yeah, just watching him, David Dobrik, and just a bunch of other YouTubers that were like in their prime back then. It gave me like inspiration. I was like, this is who I want to be. This is how I want to be. And so just a bunch of them like really inspired me to just become the little small creator I am today, making recording podcasts and making YouTube videos and streaming on TikTok and Twitch, which I'm grateful everybody watching this video. I'm really grateful that y'all stuck around and y'all are supporting me all the way.
What were you doing like before meeting me and whatnot?
What was I doing before? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The only ones I had to play with were Oni, Louie, and Drew. I didn't really know anybody else to really play the game with because I was already out of school, right? I had already graduated high school. All my high school friends, like they went to go do their own thing, whether it was college or just moving
Basic
on with
grown up
life.
shit.
Yeah, they just moved on with life. Everybody they knew from school, that it was not strictly because at the time everybody, you know how everybody's convinced that they're gonna keep up with each other after school, after high school.
Yeah,
Well, that's never the case, right?
yeah,
Because we
no.
all just get busy with our own stuff.
Oh,
And
I still have one friend that
well,
I've known since
I
freshman.
still have, yeah, I still have a couple from high school, yeah. But they didn't play the game like I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so yeah, I really didn't have anybody else either besides them. So whenever Pony was not playing or Louis was working or busy with his family, I'll just play with Drew. And honestly, me and Drew would play all the time. Like we were always
yeah, yeah.
playing,
I used to
especially
be on
because we
every
lived
day.
we lived with each other.
Yeah,
And so we played all the time, but it was definitely like a fresh new thing getting you into the games and into the lobbies and just getting you in, you know what I mean? It
getting
was,
me. Whoa.
yeah, getting you.
All right, buddy, calm down.
But it was definitely a fresh start and much needed, I would say.
Yeah, I could say that for like both ends.
Yeah. You just not like I wasn't tired of Drew. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I was
Nah, Drew,
tired
he's
of
saying he
him.
was tired.
Okay. I'm
He
just
sees you as a
saying
more than
that
no.
I'm just saying that it's nice to see new faces every once in a while. Now
Yeah,
I'm just
it's gotta
tired of
be.
you, bro. Like I can't seem to shake you off
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. Says the man that texted me first. Fuck, or called me actually as soon as I got off work.
Bro, I was watching the
Like I
time like
just
a hawk, bro.
I just clocked. I literally just clicked clock out on my phone. Walked out the door as soon as I saw sunlight. Phone call from Christian. Nail painted emoji. I was like, oh,
No
what the
painted
fuck?
emoji. I got a tracker on you, son. I know your every move.
Hey yo, all right, Dad, calm down.
And so yeah, that's basically what I was doing. And then yeah, I was just like real like, okay, like yeah, cool. Saint. Oh, noted. I'll make him mine.
New person. All
Yeah.
right, buddy, calm down.
I will
Not too
own him
much.
one day. That's what I said.
Own him is crazy.
What were you doing? What were you doing before besides just basically playing solo games?
It's pretty much it. Really, just being a dolo.
Just being
I ain't really
solo a
have.
hermit?
Yeah, I just didn't really. I had just gotten a job before I met you. Like I think 4 or 5 months, whatever, 6 months prior. At Walmart, first job, still here, unfortunately. Uh, I started saving up for a better PC because I think when I was playing with you, I think I had a no. Damn, hold on. I don't know if I met you when I built my new PC or not. I don't remember because I don't remember if I ever talked to you about my PC.
I've never heard
Because
about a new PC or anything.
the PC I have now is my quote unquote new one because this is the one I built.
Yeah.
Either way, I just got a job at Walmart. I was luckily able to get paid 17 an hour right before they dropped it to 15, like the next month after I
Oh,
got hired.
nice. Yeah.
So I got hella lucky. Uh, start saving up, paying bills for the first time. Fucking sucks. Um, saving up, build a PC, just chilling really at home,
Yeah.
making my home really, my room really like
A room that
somewhere
you
I don't
want.
have to leave. Yeah, and I guess like that, yeah, but more of like so I don't have to leave because like I didn't really have anybody to hang out with besides like my brother, like Alex, or like my girlfriend. And even
Yeah.
then, we weren't really going out a lot because like, we just had other shit going on.
Yeah.
But just really been on the game, playing solo Destiny a lot of Destiny. Way before I was even I just kept playing a lot of Destiny a lot. Like it was unhealthy, I ain't gonna lie. Staying in my room, not really going out, not really wanting to go out, being very just like in my shell, hermit wise. And just scared of like me. Like when I first met you, I was kind of scared because I was like, bro, I've never met somebody new. Who the fuck is this person? I'm scared.
Like, who the fuck is this guy? I don't even know him
Yeah,
like
bro.
that.
I don't really be fucking with new people like that to be really talking to a new person. But at the same time, it was more of like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. I haven't met anybody, haven't talked to anybody like after high school or nothing. Like the only person I really know after high school is my one homeboy and then my girl
Yeah.
who I've been dating since high school. So like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I don't
Y'all
think it'll hurt
are
anybody.
y'all are high school sweethearts.
Yeah, about to hit 5 years this year. Thank God.
Oh, nice. 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually
She's
crazy. I mean,
insane.
obviously you like we've talked about it before. Like you tell me that you've been with your girl and yada yada yada. But like that's actually insane. Every time you tell me how long y'all been together, it's just
Trust me, bro.
actually insane, bro.
It's insane for the both of us as well. It's like, damn, we be joking about it. We be like, I've been with your fuck ass for 5 fucking years. I'm like, yep, yes, you have.
And
Love her every day.
what's crazy is that I was actually streaming earlier and one of my viewers, I'm not gonna name them because I'm already about to talk about the situation he just gave me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna name him. But
Yeah.
it's crazy because you're over here saying like, oh yeah, high school sweethearts of 5 years and we're going strong, we still feel the same, there's no issues, yada yada. And this guy, he comes to me and he's like, he just tells me I love you, bro. And like I laugh about it because I'm just like, that's so random. Like me and him were just
Oh yeah.
conversating about something, and he's just like, I love you, bro. And I was just like, I was like,
All right, bro.
I love you too,
I
bro.
fuck with you, man. I fuck with you too,
Yeah.
man.
And so
See, that's another thing. Like, I know we wouldn't ever do it, like you and I, because it's kind of. I wouldn't say it's weird. I guess now because we're closer. But you need to open his door, bitch. You have more money. Move out the fucking way.
well, you're actually closer to the door, so
Oh shit. Move. But that's the one thing like I've noticed. Like I know we would never do it. Is like no matter how much we fuck with you never fed this dog, did you? No matter how much we fuck with each other, we wouldn't be like, I love you, bro. Like my girl even brought it up before. It's like, no, love you, no bye. I was like, I don't fucking love him. He's my dog. But like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, bro, I love you. Hell no. That's just no. I don't do that with a lot of people. I only do that with like my parents and my girl. That's literally it. Like I don't really say it to Alex. I don't say it to any of my brothers. Like to me, it's just weird. It's not weird, like because yeah, we're family. It's just I didn't grow up like that, like an emotional type of person.
yeah, you didn't grow up
I'm more
where
of
you feel like attached to everybody you meet.
yeah, I'm more of just like a I and that's it. Like I'm not gonna be like, all right, bro, I fuck with you, bro. I love you, bro. Take care, man. I love you to death. It's like, all right, bro. Dap up and go. Like I'm not gonna do all that shit.
Yeah, the only times I tell you I love you is whenever I'm just trying to like
Be
make you
sus.
feel
Like
weird.
that's it.
Yeah, when I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
that's
you
it.
uncomfortable, I'm just like alrighty, bro,
And
I
it
love
works
you.
every time. I'm like, you okay? Like you gonna die? Like hello?
No, hell
Bro, nope.
yeah. But no, that's one thing that I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm a like emotional person because it's just I'm like not in a weird or like evil way, but I'm very like double-sided. One day I'll be like,
No, he
oh,
evil as
like
fuck, bro.
one day I'll be like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, and how's everything going with you, bro? And then tomorrow I'll be like, bro, who, like, I don't fucking care what's happening in your life right now. Like,
Yeah.
shut up, bro. Shut up.
Like, bro, get the fuck out of my ear
Yeah,
with that
get the
shit,
fuck
man.
out of my, like, I don't want to hear about
Like,
your
I do not,
boo-hoo.
I do not give a fuck whatsoever. Please die
and
tomorrow. Like, I don't care.
and that sounds like bad. Like, chat, y'all might have y'all's fucking like jaw to the floor right now. Like, what the fuck? But it's just like my whole reasoning behind it is like everybody has their own problems, right? Everybody has their own issues. Everybody's going through different things in their life. Like, nobody has the same story as the guy next to them. The guy like next to me could fucking have his hair done every day or fuck suit and tie. You know what I mean? Like, he like, but he still might be battling something else that I'm having like a good time with. Like, he could be like rich, fucking look good, smell nice,
But not
everything.
have a girlfriend or a nice
Yeah, but
family or friends.
he could not have his family by his side. He could not have a girl or a boyfriend or a partner because last time I last time I asked somebody about their girlfriend, people went off to me and said just say their partner. And
Really? What the
yeah,
fuck?
there was one time whenever I was like, "Oh, like and do you got a girl or what?" And this I forgot who, but somebody was like, how do you know that they don't have a man? And I was like, oh, I don't know if
Oh
they have
yeah,
a
that makes
man.
sense.
And then they're like, just say partner. And I was like, okay, cool, I got it. Your part. Do you not have a partner? And so yeah,
That makes a little sense, yeah. It's understandable in a
and yeah,
way.
it's understandable. But I was just like, bro, I'm not even trying to sound like that. Y'all
It's
are,
just
yeah,
unfortunately that's the norm of the
yeah,
girl. Like, do you have a
right,
girl? Like, unfortunately, it should have just always been to both, but that's just how
right.
everybody has really grown up, unfortunately. But yeah,
And
I
so,
get what you mean.
and so, honestly, I forgot where I was going with that. But back to what this guy told me. Like, we were chilling, we were conversing, and all of a sudden he's like, I laughed at his "I love you, bro," and I was like, "I love you too," like whatever. And he was like, "Bro, why are you laughing at me? Like, I'm genuinely telling you that
I'm genuinely in love with you. Like, I
I'm
want to go,
genuinely in
man. I
love with
want
you.
to
Yeah, I want
fantasize
you to
with you.
kiss me." That's what he said. No, he was like, I'm genuinely trying to like just tell you that I love you or whatever.
I have respect for you. Like,
Yeah,
I
that I
care
have
about you in a
respect for
way.
you. And then he followed it with like, I just had a very bad morning, bro, and I'm just trying to talk. And so at that point I was like, okay, like yeah, I guess I'll chill out. Like, I'll ask this guy what his issue is. Not okay, let me not I guess I'll ask
No,
this guy
no.
what his issue is.
In a way, it's more of like, don't try to make it about you. Like, if
Right.
you're coming into something
Right.
and people are like having fun and enjoying, and then you were having a bad day, don't try to push it to the point where like people are like, "Oh, damn, bro, what's going on, man? What happened?
Right.
What fucked up your
Yeah.
day?
Like
Did your wife make your coffee incorrectly? What's happening, man?
100%.
Like, no,
100%.
just if you're having a bad day, you're just having a bad day.
Yeah, if
Like,
you're
don't let
having a
nobody
bad
gotta know.
day, it doesn't need to be the topic of
Yeah,
like discussion for everybody. Like,
not everybody else has to have a bad day.
yeah. Yeah, and so, but I didn't make it seem like that. I was being genuine. I was like, "Oh, like, hey, like, what happened this morning or what?" And he was like, "I woke up to my girlfriend telling me that basically she wants something different, that she still deeply cares for me, but that she's looking for different now." And
Mm,
so I was just like, okay, like, yeah, that's kind of weird and stupid of her. Um,
it's fucked up.
but at the same time, bro, like, it happens. Like, stuff like
It's
that
life.
happens. There's 7 or 8 billion people on Earth, and you're gonna let one
Probably
girl
more now.
like bring you down, bro. You have, as far as I know it, you have 8 billion different chances to go and try with somebody. Obviously, you're not gonna go and talk to 8 billion people, because if you are, then that's a totally different story.
Or even then, it's just more of like, yeah, he may be very emotionally attached. Like, for instance, if my girl and I were to break up right now, motherfucker, you would not hear from me for like a year. I swear to God. But at the
Really?
same time, at the end of the day, I swear to God, at the end of the day, like, you're gonna end up moving on no matter what. Like,
Right.
if you just, you're not
Right.
gonna, unless you're severely depressed by it, which, understandably, if some people are, like, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you keep living, you keep pushing, bro. You're gonna get past through it anyways. Like it doesn't matter. Don't let this one thing affect your whole life. Is it gonna suck for that part? Yes, but it's a chapter. It's not the whole book. If you really fuck with the person, if you really fuck with me, God,
God, if you really
if you
fuck
really
with me, God, strike
if
this
you really
motherfucker
you
down
flip
right now.
you flip this motherfucker right now. No, anyways, if like you and a person are really like dead ass about staying together and stuff like that, like if you really want the relationship to work out, you will fucking be able to adapt and get used to shit changing together at least. Like my girlfriend, I thank God she's more fucking like she could communicate better than all my exes have ever in their fucking life. So
Yeah.
like her and I, like, don't get me wrong, we've had like our little, struggles here and there, which every relationship does. Who fucking doesn't? If you say you don't, that's a fucking lie. I don't care what you say. Every relationship has like rocky roads in it. It don't matter who it is. But
Right.
like if you really love the person, you really care about the person, you really want to be with the person, move pussy, you would fucking you will actually fucking you and that other person would communicate and commit and understand one another more rather than just being like, nah, the love ain't the same from high school. Yeah, no fucking shit. It's not the fucking same from high school. Y'all were kids. Y'all didn't
Mm-hmm.
have bills. Y'all didn't have a car. You didn't have to worry about anything because your parents did it for you. You didn't have to schedule a fucking doctor's appointment. But guess what, bitch? You got to do that now because you're an adult. You can't do. Your parents ain't gonna live forever, and
Right.
they can't do everything for you. Respectfully, everything that you have going on, I hope it gets better and everything. Like I hope you start to feel better or like whatever's going on gets better. Wish the best. However, don't come into the stream,
Yeah, like don't bring
like,
down the stream's vibe.
yeah, unless you're like severely depressed, or like to the point where like it's like you're on your final straw before you know what, and you need somebody to talk to you. And like I'm a streamer for some reason, I don't know why you would come to me and you want to talk to me about it. By all means, we could talk about it. I rather talk about it rather than just being like, damn, I haven't seen this person in a hot minute, and then they disappear, and then I find out why. Then you know, but like if it comes to the point where it's like you're just having a bad day, don't bring that into like it's like for example, Christian, like if you had a coworker who goes into work and clocks in, has a bad day and brings the bad day to everybody else and now pisses everybody else off.
That's what I'm
You don't want to deal with
saying.
that shit.
Right.
Like, is that it'll just bring down your mood or bring down everybody else's mood? It's like I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to deal with that shit, bro. I'm good. Uh, when you and Burgos, I guess started like first met and then we all started to become a trio and started getting into like content creation. I wouldn't say really much of a trio because I want to solidify it because we have our own things still. But just when we all like started like doing shit together, content creating.
Whenever Burgles and I met, and then you got brought into it.
Yeah, because I don't even know how you and Burgos met. Honestly, I barely even know. I never really got the
So
full scoop.
I was streaming one day, and Burgles came into my stream and started chatting. Right. He started chatting, and obviously, like I read chat, I build relationships with my chat, and
Yeah,
and so yeah, we were chatting, we were chopping it up, and at that time I had one of my like one of my very like multiple renditions of the Discord,
yeah,
and so yeah, he had came in, we were chatting. I told him, hey, I have a Discord, if you want to stay up to date with the community, yada yada, all that. And he was like, okay, bet. So he joined it and then sent me a friend request, and he basically told me like, hey, I am a streamer too, I want to be a content creator, like let me know if you ever want to like collab at some point. And I was like, okay, cool.
mm,
Like, yeah, I'm down, bro. Like, I'm actually looking for more streamers to play with, and just build relationships, because I have this mentality where it's like, yeah, you could do it on your own, but why do it on your own whenever you could do it
when you
with
care about
somebody
other people.
else? Yeah, whenever
Yeah,
you could do it with somebody else and help them, but also speed up the process of everything. And so like I added him back, we were talking, chatting, and yeah, and from that point we just became like really good friends. It got to the point where he would start talking to me about some of his problems, and I would, in return, talk to him about some of my problems, and we would kind of just help each other out and build like this relationship that we have today. And oh, nice, I hear it. You got one too. And so
Yeah.
yeah, today it's you, me, and Burgos together. And where are you at? Oh, there you are. And I would say that yeah, we actually are a trio, because just because we don't play together every day, or y'all go and do y'all's own thing while I'm doing mine, like I wouldn't say we're not a trio. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say like we're not a trio, but oh shit. Hold on. We're more of just like closer friends than we are like just content creation for just content creation. We're more
Oh
just
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like,
even like off
yeah.
camera stuff like that. We always like to just chill or like hang out and stuff like that.
No, yeah, for sure. There's times whenever we're playing and hanging out outside of the streams just to fucking chill and hang out. I get
Just
it.
a
I get
vibe.
it. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
But no, yeah. Whenever we kind of introduced, or whenever I introduced you to Burgos at that point, it's kind of like, okay, cool. Like, he's getting to know Saint, so I feel like this guy is gonna be around a lot more. And I
Yeah.
just felt that vibe from him. Like, he wanted somebody to play with
I think
more,
he
and
was.
he wanted to find people that were just like him and interested and just like
Yeah, I was about
him.
to say. I think he
Yeah.
was just in that same boat of like just wanting more people to like hang out and play with that like kind of have like the same kind of sense of humor or like
Yeah,
have like the same kind of like ideal goals. Like we all want to fucking just have fun, but also have like a friend group that has like the same sense of humor as one
for
another,
sure.
but also content create and just you know be able to do shit that we've been wanting to do since we were kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Right after that, I think we started. I think that's when we started doing the back rooms because we met like I want to say like September, maybe even late August, around this time actually, is when us three started like getting to know each other more. And then I think I forgot who brought up the idea of like doing a backrooms like let's play.
I think it was him. I think it was Burgos, because he wanted to start recording stuff with all of us, and we were trying to figure
Yeah,
out
because it was
what. Yeah,
it felt like a solidification of like, oh, we're all gonna be friends for a while or like forever or whatever the fuck. So like might as well just like start making content with one another.
yeah.
And because we were always able to like bounce off one another as well. It
No,
wasn't
yeah,
like a it wasn't like if like for a second, for a little bit, it was like, oh, if Christian isn't there, I wasn't comfortable talking to Burgos by myself, but it wasn't oh shit. It wasn't always like a we need a mutual friend to be there in order to just have a conversation. Like
right.
it was to the point where like Burgos would even text me even when you're not on. And obviously I got fucking nervous because I don't know this fucking guy whatsoever. But he would text me like I think at some point he texted me like randomly one day. Like, oh hey, do you want to play so and so? I think it was Minecraft or some shit. I don't fucking remember. It's like, yeah, fuck, I'll be down. And we started getting to know each other more and more, and then it just got to the point where it's just like we were able to hang out even without Christian. Because Christian, I think you were looking for I think you just started your new job or something.
Yeah, I was in a mix up of like trying to find a comfortable job for me to stay at, not long term, but where I wanted
Something to get you
to
by
do
and whatnot.
something. Yeah, I wanted to do something that was like comfortable for me, but also it paid a lot. And
Yeah.
eventually I found one.
I built the zombie shit up here like a dumbass.
But no, yeah, Burgos was definitely like that too. Like, I can tell you one thing for sure is that he is one of those people that's afraid to like text first to new people.
Yeah.
But honestly, he probably felt your vibe too. Like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker's not gonna text me first, so
Yeah. It
let
was like
me. Yeah,
it was like how like in like when you were in school when you were younger you would like text your crush like saying you like her or some shit like that.
yeah,
You just put that bitch away and then you wait for that person to see if they respond. I wouldn't say like like it was like that where Bird was like he didn't like me or whatever, but it was more of like that's kind of what it felt like.
yeah. It was just like both of y'all knew
Nervous.
that y'all wanted, or not. Both y'all like was like, yeah, like if he ever wants to, I'll play with him. But
Like we wanted to hang out, but we just
yeah,
didn't know how to like start it or
how
whatever.
to approach it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Yeah, because I even got that vibe from him where he would like text me, and he would text me on Discord first, and
Yeah.
he'd be like, hey, like I hope I'm not bothering you, but I was wondering if you like wanted to do this. And for a while he was doing that. He was just like, oh, like if I'm ever like bothering you or if I'm ever annoying you, just let me know and I'll like chill out.
He was very like, I wouldn't say nice because he still is a chill person now. He
Yeah.
was very understanding, caring, which he still is now, about the other person's like time he's wasting by texting them or whatever. But now
Yeah.
it's just more like, hey, y'all finna be on? Not like, hey, I'm not trying to bother y'all. It's just more of like y'all gonna get on or whatever.
Yeah.
But like
No,
he's
yeah,
still
for
like
sure.
nice about it, but it's more of like he's more chill about it.
It's
Like he's
because
not
we're
nervous
just
or anything.
closer. Yeah, we're closer.
Yeah,
That's
we're
why.
way closer than we were like
So he
last year and
doesn't have
whatnot.
that like worry that he's bothering us or anything. He just
Yeah.
truly wants to know if we're
Now it's
gonna
just
have
like
time to do something.
yeah, now it's just like, hey bitch, you finna get on? It's like, nah, pussy, I'm doing something right now. I was like, oh, you a bitch. Let me just move on about our day. Oh,
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
fucking comfortable you got, bro. We don't even say, hey, bro, not to mean, to waste your time or if like you're busy, but it's like, nah, hey, pussy, are you fucking getting on or not? It's like, no, you a bitch, and let's just go on about our day.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
And I think he's also, I guess him and I have this same feeling because you don't watch Vanos, but he's like him and I are very into him, like into Vanos, the YouTuber,
Yeah.
or like his all his older videos or like his videos in general include of like him and his friend group just going onto games and just literally having fun and fucking around. Like there was no like they will have scripts here and there, like when they're playing, like they see an opportunity for a skit, they'll make a skit. And
Right.
obviously, it wouldn't be done correctly, but it would be done to like to the point where it's like it's dumb. Like it's you wouldn't see anybody else doing it like how they do it because it's just that's just something they do. So like in a way, I guess him and I like wanted like a group in a way to like be able to do that with, like to just share the same humor and like get on games and know we could just get on and fuck around.
Right.
Which is cool because like I've always wanted that as well. That's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time is Vanos. I've been watching him since when I wasn't supposed to, like fucking when I was in like fifth grade, maybe even fourth grade. But it feels like that now sometimes when we all play together, which isn't a lot anymore because schedules and everything, unfortunately.
Right.
But even when we do play together, we always have a shit ton of fun, no matter what it is, because it's just like we're all here to fuck around. We're not here to take anything serious. We're just gonna get in here and just play. Like we're escaping is what we're doing. We're just gonna fuck around.
Right.
Unless it's like, Fortnite or some shit. Even then we still like look to like play around and whatnot.
I can't wait to get him into a podcast, and I'm gonna talk about you with him and watch him just like absolutely shit on you.
Yeah, 100%. It's like, yeah, Saint's a fucking
He'll be
loser.
like, dude, this is our podcast episode right now. Why would I want to fucking talk about
I fucking
Saint?
want to talk about his fucking
Yeah.
irrelevant bitch ass.
100% something he would say.
Yeah. But no, we're all, even though like we like, well, let me rephrase this. I wouldn't say bully each other. It was more like bully me. We're all very like, we check in with one another regardless.
Right.
Like the
Yeah.
other day, I wasn't like really feeling it. Like I didn't want to like play anything or do anything. And then Burgle was like, "Hey, you getting on Siege?" I was like, "Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the mood for it. Got some personal shit going on. Like I'm really not in the mood."
Right.
Hey, he was very understanding, and he obviously checked up on me as well. I think you didn't text me at the time because I think you were working. You were like hella busy with shit stuff like that. But he would obviously like check up on me and make sure I'm straight and everything, which is cool. I like having friends like that because I'm not really used to having people like that. Besides like my girl or whatever. Like even with Alex, if he were to ask me, I mean, I would probably tell him, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't feel for some reason I don't feel as comfortable telling him as I would like somebody else or whatever. Triangle couple.
Triangle couple. We're a thruple.
Triangle couple. Thruple,
Thruple.
yeah, thruple.
A
There you go.
truffle, you big fuck.
Truffle. Truffle. This man said truffle.
You said
Says the
truffle.
big back. Says the big back that went to that one place to get a Homer Simpson. Get the fuck out of here. Or
Okay.
whatever the fuck it is.
All right.
And ate it all. Left no crumbs. And they
But
put his pepper in ketchup.
that shit's Bussin', bro. Pepper and salt
No,
and
bro.
ketchup is good, dude.
No, dude, that's fucking weird. Who the
Bro, that
fuck
shit's
does?
good,
Next time you
bro.
start a live stream and you have most of your viewers in there, ask them the question. Hey, do y'all put fucking God damn it? Hey, do y'all put fucking salt and pepper in your ketchup? They're gonna be like, nah, bro, that's fucking weird.
I tell everybody, I tell everybody in stream that Louis puts the barbecue sauce on his
Bro,
rice.
that's fucking weird
That
because
is weird, bro. And
he
he
trying to
dead
be like
ass tried to say it like as if like I was
as if
gonna
like it
agree with
got on
him.
there. Yeah, he's like as if it got on there like on its own. It's like, no, bro, you voluntarily put that shit on there. If I were to eat chicken with barbecue sauce on it and it got on my it happens to get on my rice, I'm gonna eat it, yeah. But I'm not gonna fucking like pour that shit on top. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, fucking Louis is crazy for that one.
He trying to fucking like what? That's normal. No, fam. Barbecue sauce, ketchup, maybe. Barbecue sauce, no.
In chat, because he was literally like, oh, you put salt and pepper in your ketchup? Oh, dude, that's normal. Like I know plenty of people that do that. But what I like
He's
is
like,
like
yeah,
barbecue sauce on my rice, and we're just like, what? He's all like, y'all ain't never
like,
had
nah,
barbecue sauce on
fam.
y'all's rice before? Like,
He's
what
like,
the
nah, fam.
fuck?
Fuck the salt and pepper and ketchup. What the fuck you mean you put barbecue sauce in your rice?
Even I was like, what the fuck, Louis?
Bewildered. Bro
Louis was
was
all
bewildered,
defending
bro.
mine, and I'm over here shitting on his because that
It's
shit's
like, nah,
weird.
fam. I can't defend you, bro.
Yeah, I can't defend that, Louis. What the hell?
He's just like, hell no, bro. That's just weird. That's really weird. The man felt betrayed.
Hell yeah, he felt betrayed.
Kind of recent shit. Like, for example, what happened this year in March and whatnot.
What happened in March?
Oh, there we go. This motherfucker already forgot.
What happened in March?
I'll let you think about it. I'll let you think about it.
Houston?
Yes.
Oh.
This motherfucker, like, what happened in March?
Well, yeah, I
Let's
don't
see
know
how
why
it
you
is.
just didn't say when we went to Houston. You wanted to make it all complicated, like, oh yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about March.
Like a
Well,
dramatic
what the fuck
buildup.
happened to March, bro? Like what?
Just a dramatic buildup.
No, yeah, that was fun. What we went to go do is we went to the Nuketown paintball out there that they have. It's called H Town.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. Hold on. I'm never going to that shit again, bro. That shit was fucking annoying, dude. Just the fact that we were able to go alone is what pissed us off.
Yeah, it's stupid that we need like, what was it?
A party.
A party of 10, I think is what it was,
Some
right?
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, fam, respectfully, I don't know anybody that has more than 10 friends.
Like honestly, where do you expect us to get 10 people? But yeah, we went
We
to
barely had
Houston.
enough.
It was called H Town Paintball. It was a exact replica 1-to-1 of Nuketown from Call of Duty. It was pretty sick, honestly. I've never played it during the day, just at nighttime, because my whole process whenever we went out there was, oh, I'm not finna be playing out in the heat like that. And cause March over there in Houston, it's humid as fuck, right?
Yeah,
And
it's still
so
hot.
so I was like, no, I'm not running around outside in the heat. And so we had went to the mall. We had went to the Galleria to go and spend some money. I had bought a fucking $360 Lego set, which was the Daily Bugle Spider-Man building. I had bought that. Saint, you got
Which he
like
wasn't
what,
gonna
some
buy at first, by the way.
shirts? For
Yeah,
sure,
like
I wasn't gonna buy that Lego set though.
Yeah, no. You weren't. And then Marty was like, no. And then guys, before we left, he went back and was like, you know what? Man, fuck it. And bought that bitch
Like fuck it,
anyways.
I'm gonna buy it, and I bought it. And I'm not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
kind of regretted it at first, but then I was like, nah, I like this.
That's what the point of being an adult is for, bro.
Yeah, what's the
life.
point of having adult money if I'm still gonna be afraid to spend it?
What the fuck?
So yeah, I bought
You wanna
that,
talk
and
about
then what happened?
Keep on.
So yeah, I bought that, and he got him some clothes and some shirts, and everybody else went to go do their own thing. We actually met with another another friend that we met through TikTok. He turned out to be one of my viewers. He goes by the name of CT. I would say
Pretty sure, by
that
the way.
trip.
What's up, TC?
I would say that trip is what kind of solidified mine and CT's friendship, though. I mean, obviously at that point, I no longer considered him like just a viewer. like because he would conversate
Yeah.
with me outside of streams, and we would message each other like in the Discord and everything. And so we were already building a pretty strong relationship, versus like me and the other viewers that I have. But yeah, him tagging along with us on that Houston trip really solidified it and made it a bigger thing than what it was, what, like two
Surprised he
years
did as
ago.
well, because that was a long ass drive as well for y'all.
Yeah, and so he went. It was a good time. We all had fun. We all went out and drank. Except for this fucking loser, he didn't go out to drink. But
Because
it
of, you want to
wasn't.
give him the reason
It
why,
wa-
bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
it wasn't his fault. It honestly wasn't even anybody's fault.
Yeah.
Just obviously with it being like our first time, all of us meeting, like Saint and his
Anxiety.
girlfriend meeting, me and my girlfriend, and so
Anxiety played a very big
yeah,
role.
anxiety
during
played a
that
very
trip.
big role with with his girl, and so she wasn't ready to really go out there and drink with us yet. And so Saint stayed at the Airbnb with her. They kind of just chilled the rest of the night while me and everybody else, we went out to the
Oh
bars.
no. Nah. I got fucked up. It's just-
Oh yeah, he got fucked up there at the house. We went to go and
Before
get
we
fucked
get to
up in
that,
the
though,
bars.
before we get to that, I think it was the first. Oh shit, I'm gonna go down again. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Before we get to that, I think before that, I think it was the first day. Uh, Christian and I, once Christian got there, we all got settled in. Everybody got settled into the rooms and whatnot. Everybody got their rooms. Everybody unpacked. Got their clothes and whatnot ready for tonight or whatever. Then it was Christian and I. It was gonna be just Christian and I, but my girl wanted to tag along. We were going to go, get alcohol and everything because we were gonna drink because why the fuck would it be? And we actually ended up spending longer than what the fuck we thought we were getting alcohol and shit and just getting supplies for the house, period. We spent like what, like 3-4 hours out
Yeah, we
or
were
some shit
out
like
there for
that.
like 4 hours.
Because I think we went to Walmart. We stayed in Walmart for like a good like 30 to 45 minutes. And then we drove uptown a little bit to another store to get something. No, we went to another store to get alcohol, which is like a 20-minute drive or some shit like that. Then we went to another store to get a drink for Mari because she likes this her specific mixed drink that you make her. I forgot what it was called. I think it was a cucumber or something.
Cucumber Chilton, yeah.
Yeah. And at that we got that, and then we had to get gas, and then this motherfucker can't drive. He saw a bump, and you didn't even see the bump. This motherfucker was looking straight ahead, driving. This motherfucker, I'm like, hey, you want to slow down? You were like, for what? And then as soon as he said for what, boom, I looked at him, I was like, you want to talk about it? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, nah, fam, what the fuck happened? This motherfucker cannot drive. Then afterwards, we went to fucking Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh yeah. Speed
Which,
bumps
by the
are
way,
crazy.
the speed bumps are crazy. Which, by the way, I got it way too far. Hot is not hot in the Dave's. Learn that the fucking hard way. I was barely able to eat my food. That shit pissed me the fuck off. That shit was way too spicy. And then that's when we got to the Airbnb. That's when we started. We bought way too many Twisted Teas, by the way.
Yeah, we did.
I don't think either of us had one.
I think I did. I think we shotgunned before we went out.
Yeah, no, we bought way too many Twisted Teas. But then once y'all went out, before y'all went out, we had like I think a couple shots or just a couple drinks before y'all went out. And then as you guys were out, I was like, look, make sure y'all get fucked up because I'm gonna be fucked up by the time y'all get back. And which I was. This month I called you, I think once or twice, or FaceTime you or something like that. Because I saw your stream and then you ended it, then I FaceTime you just to check up on you, see if you were drunk. And I heard how drunk you were. I was like, oh no, I gotta get on this man's level. And then I took shots of alcohol, then chased it with more alcohol. Horrible idea. I don't want to fucking talk about it. That shit fucked me up.
We should do that.
Absolutely not, bro. The only reason I did it is because I had the Arizona whatchamacallit, mixed drinks, which I've been wanting to try for like the longest, which are pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, we fucking got hella fucked up to the point the next day we all felt like shit. Well, let me rephrase that. You and I mainly felt like shit. Especially you. Your ass almost threw up in the fucking car like fucking
Oh
three
yeah.
times.
Whenever we got to the Galleria, I threw up.
Yeah, immediately as well.
Yeah, I was rushing everybody to, or I was rushing my cousin to fucking stop driving and let me out so I can go in and throw up.
Yeah, that's when I made the decision. I was like, look, bro, just park in the front, let his ass get out so he can at least go and throw up or whatever. I was thinking about going back there for my birthday in January, but it's not a good idea because that shit was hella fucking expensive. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, now you know, just save up. And it's your birthday,
Oh yeah,
so I
no.
mean, I could help you pay for everything.
Yeah, but I think my girl and I are just gonna do something here because we also like we want to get an apartment at the same time this time next year,
Mm-hmm.
around this time next year. So we want to at least save up a good amount of money for deposit and just to get furniture here and there. Otherwise, I'm be like, man, I'm going to fucking Houston. Fuck it, we ball.
I'm going to fuck. Oh yeah. No,
But
yeah.
no, we want to
I
try and be responsible.
I had my own place at a certain point, and honestly it was pretty nice. It really was. Having your own place is such like a good
It's
thing.
just yeah, keep on. You good?
It's such like a good thing to have, even though like yeah, now you have to worry about your own bills and rent and groceries and stuff, but at the same time it's just like it's your own personal space. You could literally do
Yeah, you
whatever
can do
you want
whatever.
with it. Yeah.
Well, I would say whatever because you're still renting it. But yeah, but her and I just really want my own place, mainly because like I have way too many people like in my house. Like for example, well, there's 1 week where there's no kids here. Like all my nieces and nephews are with their dads and whatnot. Like they're because call it, their mom and dad are like separated and whatnot. So like their dad gets them for like a week and whatnot. You know how that works.
Yeah.
But there's a week that they're here and then there's a week there's not here. So the week they are here is like hella chaotic because then my brother also comes over, which I don't have an issue with at all. I don't have an issue with having my nieces and nephews here because I love them regardless. But it does get very overwhelming to the point where like I just don't leave my room like at all because I don't feel like dealing with all that. It's way too much. So like
Right.
having my own place, I like peace and quiet. I like having my own things to do. Like I like designing my own. Like I would love to design my own place to stay in. Like I just feel like that'd be so like comfortable and nice
Right.
in a way. And I just want to have my own place with my girl. That's it. But we don't have to worry about anything. Be like, oh, you want to eat something? Okay, we could just make this, and I have to worry about making like a portion of 18 or some shit like that.
Right. No, yeah, for sure. And that's it was nice. Like I said, I had my own place with my cousin Drew. And then around towards maybe the last couple of months of rent at that apartment, that's when I met my girl. So she would go over and stay a lot, and it was real nice. It definitely made me like think about like the future, like okay, like yeah. Like yeah, if me and this girl were ever to get our own place, it'd be pretty nice. So that's what we're
Yeah,
also looking into as well, as getting our own place. Like how you and
yeah,
your
I feel
girl
like
want
it
a
just
place of your own.
yeah, which we already kind of found a place. Um, Away from here, it's like an hour away from my house, or an hour and some change, and it's a lot closer to her job, which will benefit her a lot more as well because she could just easily she'll live 5 minutes away rather than like 45 minutes instead of having to like wake up 45 minutes early and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting the deposit. Credit is not an issue because we're probably going to use mine because my credit's good. It's just mainly like the deposit and also me getting a car. That's my biggest fucking goal right now is just getting a fucking vehicle.
Right.
If I had a car already, bro, I would still not be working at Walmart 100%. I would have been left this fucking job. This shit stresses me out every single day. Motherfuckers that work at Walmart are mentally ill. That's another thing about sucks about my job as well. Is like there's not really anybody my age that works with me, like at all. I'm the youngest in my area.
Good.
No, it's not good. It just sucks. Always got to deal with older people talking about this young generation, this and I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, I do not care. Like my coworker the other day, who's also like my other brother's best friend, who I'm also close with. Earlier, he was just talking about how like this generation is soft, this and that, the basic usual shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, and like talking about like LGBTQ and stuff like that. And I was just like telling him, I was like, look, just respect it. That's all it is. That's all it takes. He's like, why would I entertain their whole thing. I'm like, it's not entertaining. It's just respect. There's nothing of entertainment. It's just more of you
It's like
respect
the
it.
same
That's all it
way.
is.
It's like the same way as if he was to be like, oh yeah, my grandparents, they are Native American because they believe in this and they believe in that, and they actually used to make all these kind of remedies to do that. It's like, oh, okay, cool, like I don't care. And then if you were to tell him that, he'd be like, well, what the fuck you mean you don't care? Like, that's my family you're talking
Yeah.
about. Be like, okay, cool. So what about whenever you're talking about the beliefs of other people, just because they're not your family, you don't care?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to tell him. Is like, bro, you can't just be like not give a fuck. Because like if you gotta remember, because he also has a kid. It's like you also gotta remember your kid is growing up in this generation. So like whether you like it or not, your kid is gonna be a part of this generation a lot. So they're gonna be everything you hate. They're gonna be like. I'm not gonna
Right.
say they're gonna be part of LGBTQ, which if they are, then perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. To each your own.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that's cool.
And
But it's just like you can't expect your kid to grow up how you grew up, in your generation with like not giving like not worrying about what they have to say. Even then, it's not really worry about what you have to say. It's more of like the words you use now. It's just you don't the words you use back then versus now. The reason you don't use it now is because out of respect. That's all it
yeah.
is.
And
Like he was
actually I
using, for
wanna,
example,
huh?
he was using, for example, real quick. He was using, for example, like the F slur
The
for
F. Oh yeah,
homosexuals.
yeah. I was about to
It
say,
was
what do
like
you
he
mean
was,
that? There's an F slur? And then
yeah.
I had
Imagine,
to think about I had to think about
yeah, no, like he was using that for example. I was like, yeah. He's like, why is it so offensive now than it was before? I was like, it was always offensive. It was just more of our generation got to the point where it's like we don't like taking shit from nobody anymore. Like we're not just gonna let this shit slide. Like it's not gonna
Yeah.
be as simple as, oh, okay, oh that kind of hurts, whatever. No, it's more of like you say that shit in front of me, you're getting fucking beat and stomped. Like I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
And they always use that, oh, this generation is soft. Like for example, the other day, my boss comes at me. He's like, hey, I need to talk to you in my office. I didn't get in trouble or anything like that. But he was bringing up how before the other day, it was me and my other coworker. He was kind of close to my age. He's 25. It was just him and I. We didn't get the job fully completed, I guess, because he wanted everything done as like at a certain time. Just a bunch of bullshit. And we were defending ourselves by talking back to him. He was asking us questions, and he was just telling us, he was like, "How is this not done?" And we were just defending ourselves. He's like, "See, this is the wrong problem with y'all generation. Y'all like to be slick." I'm like, "So being slick is us defending ourselves? So what are you gonna say to your kid when he's getting bullied and they start saying some shit and you know he can't put hands on him or whatever? You just want him to like not say anything because you don't want him to be slick. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? You want him to defend himself, right? So let him defend himself. So that's what I'm doing, defending myself. If you have an issue with it, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not gonna stop.
Right.
Just older people in general, like the older generation, just they don't understand. It's just like they don't want to understand or care about the new generation. It's like, bro,
They just think
you realize
that everything should like obviously
stayed
I
away.
think everything should remain the same it was back then. Like me personally,
Hey yo,
yes, and I mean slavery. No, fucking
whoa, no,
dumbass. No, dumbass. I don't know
I
why you're
know, I was
trying
joking. I was
to.
joking. I know you're not dead
I
ass.
wonder if I
If
should
you were,
keep
I would
that
not
in
be your
too.
friend.
I wonder
No,
if I
absolutely
should.
not. But like Christian slave approve
I guess
slavery.
I guess we'll find out if this stayed in the video then whenever it's uploaded, huh?
I don't think it should.
um but no, I didn't mean it like everything back
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it
I know,
was
I
back then
know.
should remain the same. I'm just trying to say, like, a lot of these like guys, a lot, like my dad for example, him and my older brother, they don't get along, right? And
Mm,
it's just because my older brother, he makes some dumb decisions and it pisses my dad off just because my brother's like in his own little like predicament, right?
yeah,
My brother actually does have a lot going on right now, but it's mostly just because of like him. And
yeah.
so yeah, him and my dad just don't get along just because my dad can't see around whatever he's doing because it just doesn't make sense in his eyes. And honestly, sometimes it doesn't make sense in my eyes either. And so
But that doesn't mean to like bash them though. I don't know. Continue.
and so yeah, my dad will talk to him and be like, back then I didn't have it like this, or back then I was doing this to make sure I was all right. And my brother would always jump to, okay, well, yeah, that was back then. Today it's much
Yeah.
different. Today everything's different.
Yeah, it's
And
like back then, you used to be able to drink and drive. Yeah, that's back then. You
yeah,
do
that's
that shit
back
now, you get
then.
a
Yeah,
DUI. Like, it's
yeah.
not how that works.
And so yeah, I try to tell my dad all the time too. I'm just like, you gotta understand that just because you were able to do something back then, or what you did back then helped you from staying away from whatever is happening here, it doesn't mean that it's always gonna be the same method, or it's
Not
always
gonna
gonna
stay the same.
receive the same outlook as what it did back
Yeah.
then today.
It's
Like
like,
like
oh, back then, when you used to get 14, you used to get paid $14 an hour. That was almost $1 million back then. You could buy a house for 25 cents. Yeah, that's
mm-hmm,
back then, bitch. This is the fucking 21st century. A
mm-hmm.
regular 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom house is like almost half a mil. Who the fuck is gonna pay for that shit? Like, who the fuck has enough money to be able to make, like, no, you gotta at least be making almost 6 figures in order to be able to afford a fucking house like that. Like, no, bro. And even then, there's not enough jobs, or really any job that really allows you to fucking live comfortably enough to even think about getting a house. You ask any Gen Z person now, oh, what are you gonna do when you get a house? House. I ain't gonna get no fucking house, bitch. I'm getting an apartment. For God, or I'm living with my parents for God know how long. Like,
Right.
it's just always like older people are just like,
That's what I'm
oh,
saying. I
this is
think we
back
should get a
then.
house together.
No, man. No.
Why?
No, man. My girl and I want our own place. We were just talking about it. Like, what the fuck? He's like, why? Well, we were just talking about it. We were just on the topic about getting our own place. That's another thing about me that I guess I don't even think you really know much about that about me. Like, I'm very, I wouldn't say touchy, like, on my stuff. I'm very, like, I don't like people touching my shit at all. Like, if something is mine, or something like I'm doing, and if I'm doing something and it involves just like a bunch of shit or whatever, don't touch it. Like, if my hands are on something and I'm actively doing something and I say I don't need help, don't help. I got it. Leave me alone. If I'm struggling, I'm stubborn ass motherfucker. I'm letting you know right now. You already know this. I'm a stubborn ass fucking dude. Don't fucking help. Like, it's not gonna help me. It's gonna piss me off more. And on top of that, if some shit is mine, don't touch it. Like, for example, at my house, nobody goes in my room, bro. Literally nobody. Like, all my nieces and nephews, they get scared to even get past my doorway because they know they're not supposed to be in here or nothing.
Yeah.
I get very, 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 very sacred about my things. I don't like my shit being touched. I don't like my shit being moved. I don't like my shit getting replaced or nothing. No, don't do nothing. Just leave my shit alone. I know
No.
you like to be touching shit. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm always touching you?
All right. Speaking of, no, I'm joking.
What, that time I squeezed your ass when you were sleeping?
So you just assaulted. You just admitted to assaulting me, sexually assaulting
Um,
me.
it happened a long time ago, so now technically it doesn't
Right,
count.
right. Technically, it doesn't count. Man, get that bullshit out of here.
You know, that's one thing I used to believe. Wait,
That
is
something
it?
happened in the past and never happened, or it
No,
doesn't count, or whatever.
like if something happened fucking like years and years ago, and then like people finally find out, like it's not that important no more. I used to believe that whenever
Yeah,
I was a kid.
I never did because I remember learning about people getting, like, YouTubers getting exposed for shit they did back then. I was like, oh, there's consequences to your actions in the past. Let me be very safe about what I say or do on the internet from now on.
No, mine was just like if somebody robs a bank today and fucking 30 years later people find out or they go and brag about it, I wonder if they'll still get like arrested, or if they'll like what will happen. But I'm pretty sure they'll still get arrested
Oh
today.
yeah, 100%. It will. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Could you imagine? I robbed this fucking major bank 50 years ago. Oh,
I
really? Okay, fucking goes to jail for it. Like that lady. I think. No, it was there was this couple who've been a couple for like years, like almost fucking. I think they've been married to each other for like almost 80 something years. And then the wife had found out when they were 98 years old, both. They were
damn.
both 98 years old, that he had cheated, like, had an affair with her when they were like in their 50s. And so she filed for divorce, and they got divorced, and earnings and everything got split half in between the both of them. And I think she kept most of the shit.
Damn, that's what
And
he
the guy
fucking
was like,
gets.
yeah, and the guy was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Nah, you know what the fuck? You know what you did, bitch. Like,
Yeah, that's
you had
fucked
an
up.
affair with another person. Like, that's on you, my
And you
guy."
lied to this girl for 50 years.
Literally, dude. Like, oh my god, that's some crazy ass shit for real.
Yeah, that's insane.
Hey, he deserved it.
Yeah, like that time me and you kissed in the closet and you didn't tell your girl.
No,
We'll just wait till
absolutely
she
not.
watches this video.
Hell no. You never did that shit. What the fuck?
Bro, chat. On my mama, chat.
Oh, your mama going. Hell nah, bro.
Oh, your mama's dead.
That's what you. On my mama, cuh.
On my mama, cuz.
Like, get that bullshit out of here, chief. Fucking dumbass. Welcome to the bread bank. We sell bread. We sell loaves. We got bread on deck. Bread on the floor. Toasted.
All
Shut that
right.
bullshit up, chief.
With whatever he's saying, chat, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the first episode there. Go ahead and let us know in the comment section what you thought of the first episode of the podcast. Obviously, it's not gonna be like all shiny and pristine and perfect like all the other podcasters out there. We just kind of need your feedback to let us know what we can improve on or what.
Also, just to get an insight about both.
Yeah, just to get an insight. I don't think there was anything too like offensive or upsetting said in today's episode, but just know that there will be videos in the future where I do want to get into some stuff. But yeah, with that being said, Chad, I just want to make sure that everybody is okay at the end of the day. Their feelings are still intact.
I'll go for your feelings.
Again, I don't want anybody to ever be watching these videos and then them feel the way towards me. I don't care if y'all feel the way towards Saint, but I don't want y'all to feel a way towards me or like upset with me because of something that was said by Saint in his big mouth or anything like that. So yeah.
So caring.
Other than that, chat, let us know what you thought of the first episode of the Unmuted podcast, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, chat. This was Chris and Saint.
Adios.
What you gonna do?